What's going on, everybody? So I'm out in the Christmas mayhem on December 21st, and so I've got my animal instincts hat on because I'm out in the wild, because you know how Christmas gets in these parts of the world, that is. What? So I'm on my way. I'm gonna deliver my place Santa, if you will, today, and I'm gonna deliver some gift cards to a lot of my thrifting help, I will call it, I shall say. Just basically all the people in the thrifting world who have helped me out in some form, in some way. I'm going to grab some gift cards. Ooh, is that a Trackhawk? Oh, that's a Trackhawk. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh man, one day, hopefully, one day. Still working on it. So I think I'm just gonna go with the simple, probably gasoline QT thrift gift cards, if you will. I mean, you can't go wrong with gas and snacks, right? Who doesn't purchase gas and snacks? Warning, some snacks give you gas. Gift cards got. Time to go play Santa and go for the ho-ho-hos. Hi. Also, got my cupcakes. It's been a few days. I've cut back on the sweets, but I cannot eat them for another hour and a half because I started a new, not really diet, but change of lifestyle eating routine where I'm only eating between noon and 8 p.m. because I want to become healthier. And it actually has really changed my thoughts. And I thought about doing like a whole video on what I'm doing and keeping up on that to show people. If you can trick your mind, if you can program your own mind, you can do anything you want to do. So I'm gonna get into that because, I mean, the government takes advantage of programming everybody out there. So why can't you take advantage of programming yourself? So I'm gonna get into that. So onward to the thrifts. Yes! What's going on, everybody? All right, I'm gonna give you a little bonus episode today of the eBay way. Now, I'm not gonna get into what sold because it's only been one day, but I went back to the thrift store today because I wanted to drop off some gift cards to the employees as a thank you and Merry Christmas. And I'm like, if I find something, I'm going to get it. So I found some stuff. So there's going to be a special bonus edition of the eBay way because I haven't listed it all yet. Got some stuff here, and a few items I've already listed. So I'm just going to show you what I've got, tell you what I listed them for, list a couple of items live on YouTube as I just talk about random crap. If you saw my last video, that was today when I got this stuff about the guy who, Mr. Drama Queen. So had to just get into that because that was just messed up. The dude is just messed up. So things I've already got listed. So I spent $77. In that last video, I said I could turn that $77 into $2,000. I'm sure I was way exaggerating, but kind of like how I tell everybody I'm 6 foot tall when I'm only 5'11 and a half. But let's see, we got these ASIC Gel Revolution women's tennis shoes. Pretty cool. Paid $4. Got them. I listed them for $29.99. This is a new brand that I had never heard of, and like I said, I didn't come from fancy clothes and fancy name brands, so when I like going to the thrift stores in the higher end areas, so, and looking up names and stuff. But I had found this Vivo Barefoot. Can't see it. It's pretty dark. Let's see. Oh, I took the bulb out because I had to move it. Oh, let me turn this one on. Oh. Probably not. Oh, there it is. I never heard of the brand before. I grabbed them because they were $4. And I was able to put this pair up. I couldn't find this exact model, but some of these were going for some big money. Brand new, they can sell up to $200. So I put these up for $60. So I paid $4. Very nice condition. Shape still too. So pretty good. Pretty good. Just a pair of black All-Stars. Put them up for $29.99, size 13. These are shoes I wish I could wear, but my feet are so wide and they're not comfortable at all. Unfortunately, I need support when I wear shoes. I need that support. Found these. I didn't even look these up. I thought, oh, BKE. It's usually a good brand when it comes to jeans and clothes. Buckle store brand. Only like 20 bucks. But still, paid $4 for them. I think they were $4 for house shoes. Slippers, whatever you want to call them. Morel hiking. Put these up for $54.99. Good pair. One actually sold for $49. So I put it up for $54. So if my sale kicks in, so pretty good. Pretty good. Found these Air Max IDOs. Decent condition. Just needs a little cleaning. $4 I paid. Put them up for $50. Now I'm getting ready to list this pair. New Balance, almost like the shape ups, and a hiking. I was like, whoa, that's a mixture of everything. So let's see, got two that sold, one at $25, one at $27 with free shipping. It's about $7 shipping, so 20 bucks. I paid $4. None's listed though, except a new pair for $79. Let me copy their header. Since they're sold, they don't care. They don't need it no more. So I'm going to put these up a little bit higher since I'm the only one up. Copy, paste. Change things up the way I like them. Copy. Boom, boom. Boom. Shoe, suede, men's. Size. I don't know why I love typing the word size in there. You know, I probably really don't have to. Tub 55. See if they want to put these in hiking. Walking, rock trail. We'll just keep them athletic. Yes, 1645. For toning. Yes, that makes sense. Toning. Brown. No, they're not Nike. That's the whole thing. This whole, on eBay, this, oops. Dang, I can't even spell. The whole detailed information stuff still don't recognize anything. Like, used to, if you type Nike in the title, it would recognize Nike as a brand. Same with New Balance and everything. Now, it's still so jacked up. Half the time, it'll say, like, pink. I'm like, what? Pink's not even in my title or anything. Why are you calling the shoe up? Brand name Pink. Oh, just messed up. Messed up. Oh, I forgot the size. Size 10. Oh, exact same size. With a D. Size 10. Shoe width D. And so they sold for $25 with free shipping. Nobody's up except the new ones, so I'm going to push it. Where was I? Got a phone call. Cut the camera off, so we were on these. So I was listening to these for, put them up for $29.99. Pretty light. So we'll do the $7.99 shipping. List. Tub 55. So these are pretty cool. Some New Balance. They even got a hashtag on them. Pretty spiffy. Let me share this on Facebook. Was I talking about something? I don't remember. Because I got a phone call. Man, this has been going slow. My other computer is just acting up. It keeps like totally freezing. So I'm going to have to get in there and clean it out. I think Spotify is doing it all of a sudden today, just out of the blue. So I don't know if they're having issues or if it's mainly my computer. So I need to get in there and check that out. So these New Balance, these are pretty cool looking. B-A-L-A-N-C MC 99. Is that a 6 or a 5? 6 RG2. Bitty bam. None sold. None listed unless I type something wrong. Google search. Images. There it is. Joe's New Balance outlet, out of stock. Let's get a name on these. If they have a name. They don't have a name. Sold new for $83.98. They're out of stock. They say V2 on them, so 996. Pro Bank. Rev light. I'm just going to type in the 996, see if we can get another colorway or anything up. No, there's several different styles called 996. I'm going to have to guesstimate on this one. So this, I think once this eBay Way video series transfers over after we hit our $6,500, I'll probably do more videos where I'm not so routine in everyone, where I'm showing the balance in everyone, where we're at. Being I might be going more often and grabbing stuff. When I turn it into one thrift store buys me a new car. You type in red with that. Yeah, this is the worst part about this process, is when you can't find something conveniently. It takes forever. Sometimes that's why I just guesstimate and move on. Because you can't just take up too much time doing this. If you take a $5 or $10 hit, oh well. Nothing there. If you overprice, that's what best price is for. Or best offer, I should say. So I'm not finding these. We're just going to go with it. Dagnabbit. Since they're out of stock, I can't find them. We'll go a little high. And see what happens. Because they're big size too. Size 13. Oh, my size. I could. If you really like them, James, why don't you just keep them? I think this is Pro Bank. It's hard to sell. Hard to read because it's so small. We'll just call them 996. Men's shoes, size 13. And then I'll put in that number. Whoops. The MC number. Let's type in red. Biggity bam. Tub 55. Boom, boom, boom. See, it doesn't recognize New Balance. It wants to call the brand MC. Even though the model says New Balance 996. It wants to call the brand MC. I don't get you, eBay. You still all jacked up. Get off the drugs, eBay. Red, red, red. And it won't pop the size down either. You know what's weird about their whole rearranging that's really irritating me? Is they say, you know, the required areas, you have to fill this out and fill that out now. But they took the size out of I don't know if that's still part of the ongoing problem issue they had in the first place, where the size wasn't transferring. So they just took it completely out of it, maybe. So I guess they're still working on it, which is pretty sad if you think about it. So since these were not up, they're in damn good condition. If I cleaned them, they would look a hell of a lot better, because it's just some dirt in these crevices. I'm just gonna aim high, $69.99. And we'll do $12.99 shipping. Damn good condition, man. List. Damn good. And I was there, and they were bringing me Sperry's out. I'm like, okay, I'll take them. So let's see what we got here in the Sperry's department. I usually don't buy many Sperry's. I didn't even look them up. I'm just like, I'll take them. They threw them in my cart. Had an eventful day. I'm just going to go with it. Got these cool little ones. I'll just go with it and take a chance. STS 99113. There it is. Not bad asking prices. Let's see what sold. 0. So 0 sold. We got 4, 29 free shipping, 19 with 7 shipping. Brand new 39 with 10 shipping. And we got 19 with 7 shipping. So let me find a good heading to copy. That's close to what I like mine to look like. And I guess I will just go with since none sold, I'll go with 19.2, and then my sale will kick in and take me lower than everybody. I got $4 into them, so that's how I do it. That's how I roll. Topsiders, Intrepid, Tan, Bear, Wool. They got everything on here. Where do they get? Is it really wool though? I mean, can you really use the word wool if you don't know if it's wool? It just says leather. I'm going to take out wool since I don't know for sure and just type in leather. Plaid, boat shoes, women's size 7M. 7M. There we go. So 55. Category change. I'm using off my drafts. So, man, I need to clean out that computer. I have not cleaned that out in so long. Probably got all kinds of temp files and crap that need to go out of there. Hey, it got the brand right. Yay! Boom, 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 boom. Got everything except the size, of course. Because it's always missing the size. All right, so we're doing $19.99, $7.99 shipping. My mid-size toy shipping business policy. List. Biggity bam, got 3 pairs of Sperry's today. These are super light. I could probably freaking do these for like $4.99 shipping. Dang, are these really shoes? I'm gonna fly away. And share on Facebook. Share on Facebook. Drive my traffic. And what sucks is sales after like 5 o'clock these last 3 days have just been, because people are out Christmas shopping instead of shopping online. So I can only imagine what it's like out there right now. What sucked yesterday is I knocked all my Christmas shopping out in one day. I don't remember hearing any Christmas songs in the stores I went in, which is shocking. To be honest with you, I don't even remember seeing really any Christmas displays. Huh. That just settled in my head. That's odd. That nothing Christmas stood out to me. Is that everybody trying to be more PC? Which is ridiculous. What I miss, and I may have talked about this before, but is Main Street. Every holiday, especially Christmas, when my mom was alive and my aunt was alive, we'd go down to her place in DuQuoin, Illinois, a small town. And I remember growing up before Walmart moved in, everything was Main Street and lights crossing the whole main street of this town. It's just one of those old time Christmas pictures. That's what I grew up with on Christmas up until I was 19 when my aunt died. But they would have like a jail cell where Santa would kidnap people on the street and put them in this little makeshift jail cell until somebody donated enough money. I guess like it's $5 or $10, I don't remember. And then they would let them out. It was like a Salvation Army thing or some donation thing, but they would kidnap you on the street and put you in jail till you were donated out, which was always kind of cool. I never got caught, but it's kind of funny. Kind of fun. Ah, I can't find these. This number's not even coming up on Google. Let me try this other number in here. Maybe I'm doing the wrong numbers. But man, I think the thing I remember most about the holidays down there, being a kid, is the store that had the toys was, I think it was the Ace True Value hardware store, but they had they had like the big shelving units like Home Depot does now, the heavy duty ones. They had stuff stacked to the ceiling, just toys. You're like, ah. And I remember going in there seeing Transformers and stuff. I mean, this was the 80s when I was a kid and stuff. So when Transformers came out, I'm like, yeah. I really loved that place. And it was so packed in there. It was so, it was a smaller store, but everything was so huge in there. And everything just felt so, and as a kid, it just seemed so big. And even as a kid, I felt tight in there. I could only imagine what it was like as an adult. But they're long gone now. And my aunt used to work at a restaurant on Main Street. Man, I'm coming up blank on these. It sucks. Called Imling's Cafe. Mary Lou Imling owned it. And it was like the happening restaurant. It was cool. My aunt was a cook there. And every time we go down, we'd eat there. And then 2 doors down was the barber shop that my dad and I would go to, and I'd read Richie Rich comics in. So good memories. After my aunt died, Christmas basically died, sadly enough, for our family. And when I moved here, I tried to redo it. I'd have Christmas Eve here and just do everything, the food, the lights, decorations, invite 20, 30, 40 people, whatever we had over here, family and friends, close friends. And did it for a few years. Then when my mom died, I lost it. I didn't have no motivation to do it anymore. And I cannot find anything like these. This is sucking. 61751. I guess those are close enough. $49.99 free shipping. Let's just different colorway. Looks similar style. Has the same little pieces. So we'll go with that. So we'll base off of you. Biggity bam. That's a lot of money for a little ass light shoe like that. If only could rewind time, even just to look. It'd be so awesome. Even if I wouldn't care if you say you could time travel, but you could only visually look, you couldn't interact. I wonder if that's a thing. If that's a thing in the future and people are doing that now where you can't physically interact with the now, but you can view it. Maybe that's what ghosts are. Maybe ghosts are time travelers who are observing what's going on. another theory. Da 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 da. But just to like look back on older times would be so awesome, especially times when you were a kid. But then again, maybe not, because where was it? I'm trying to think. Oh, yes. When I was a kid, I would go, my dad was a truck driver for a coke manufacturer who made beauty supplies and barber supplies, those old vintage barber chairs and stuff. He used to install them. And he, if you know Fantastic Sam's, those beauty salons, he used to install them and different things like that over the years. He worked there, I don't even know how many years, how many decades. But I used to travel with him across the country to set things up. Tub 50. And in the truck, we'd always stop at Dixie Truck Stop. It was a truck stop. There's one in between here in Chicago. And I remember another one someplace, but I don't remember where. But we'd always stop there. And every once in a while, I'd drive by the one when I was going up to Chicago, and I never want to stop because I had such cool memories. As a kid, I didn't want to tarnish them. So maybe it's not so good to look back in time, even if you could, because I didn't want to tarnish the memories. Because when you're a kid, everything seems so much bigger and brighter and, you know, fresher and new and whatever the case may be. So I never wanted to stop in this truck stop as an adult because I didn't want to ruin that. And I'm just going to match your price. Do $44.99 with 5 shipping. And one day when I was doing a dealer trade, I talked about doing dealer trades. I was going up to Wisconsin or something to switch out cars. And I decided, you know what? I'm stopping. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to put it on Facebook, you know, blah, blah, blah. Show my dad pictures, etc., etc. And of course, it was a shell of what it used to be. At least what I remember it to be. I remember it to be bustling and huge and bright, and the magazine racks were like huge, and I'd get a 4-wheeling or a 4x4 or a hot rod magazine and read it while I was on the trip or whatever the case may be, and it just kind of shattered it. And I'm like, fizzle. So maybe looking back in time may not necessarily. But then again, it didn't ruin the memories for me because I understand change. I missed the memory, or missed the... I couldn't reoccur it, but at least I got the memories. How about that? So, yeah, maybe it wasn't that bad. Maybe it wasn't that bad. So, maybe it'd be kind of cool just to look back. I don't know. Obviously, you can tell I'm perplexed. I'm confused with this notion, and I don't know what to do. But it'd be kind of cool to look back at thrift stores back in like the 80s and stuff. Shoot, when I remember going to thrift stores and be able to find anything and everything video game related because nobody was selling online. You could walk in and find rows and rows of Atari 2600 games and 5200 systems. I found a box one time with Atari 5200, Atari 2600, steering wheels. I mean, all kinds of accessories and games all in this one big old box for $29.95. I remember it because it was not too far from here, and it actually was only 18 years ago. Nah, it might have been a couple of years before that, before I moved out here, because it wasn't too far from here. If you know this area, the Rock Road in Lindbergh, not the newest QT, but the other QT across from the car dealership, that's where it's at, the thrift store that I bought that at. So, kind of cool to walk through a thrift store from the late 80s, early 90s. You'd be like, damn, if I had that now, I'd be making buku bucks. Did I show these yet? Oh, these. Kind of cool. There we go, similar. $30, $20, $20. Q, 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 Q. H14, is that correct? No, this is A16, a little bit different. Boy, this is going to be a long video, huh? Oh well, act like I'm live or something. I almost went live the other day just to try it for one time. What am I doing? There I am. Losing my thought process. Just to try it, but I didn't. Maybe if I find something that is worth going live about, maybe create some kind of live show. But what could I do? I'll take suggestions. If you made it this far in the video, I'll take suggestions. What could I do on a live video? Could maybe do some in-store hunting live. Find a good thrift store that I know I won't get too much in trouble with for taping, and do like live finds. That'd be kind of cool, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I'll do that. Live from a thrift store in St. Louis, Missouri, it's James. Dun, 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 dun. I need a theme song or opening or something. See, I do this all on my phone, so because I don't want to get into it taking up too much time. Or I'd make one of those cool little intros everybody does. I was thinking about just making a cool one on my phone somehow and just keeping it on my phone and just using it over and over, but haven't got around to that yet. So maybe I get there. Maybe I'll find something. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe. No, not men's, women. See, I'm talking and I'm messing up. Dag nabbit. Women's flats. I better check that last one. Now I'm questioning if I put it up right. What was I doing with these? I like them. They're different colors. We're going to go with 25 bucks. Boat shows. Let's call these white. Boat shows. 7.5. 7.5. 7.5. Medium. Yeah, we'll go 7. 7.99. All right, all that's left is this few behind me. List. I won't put you through the pain of looking or listing those. I'll just look them up real quick. I haven't taken pictures of him yet. Tigger. He's an older looking one, so I grabbed him. Don't see a date on there. Kind of older tag, not too old, but older. So I grabbed him. I also grabbed these for $4. They were going for, I think, 20 to 25. And then I got just a Cardinal Nike shirt, simple. A vintage Junior Billikens tee, simple. U.S. Navy Blue Angels, simple. I got this. I won't even try to pronounce it. It's a jacket and skirt set, brand new. Lowest price on it. Originally $200, down to $69. So I paid like $7 for it. I looked them up. I didn't find one with this texture, but I think it was about 30, 35 bucks or so. So I figured with this texture, I might be able to go up a little bit more. This I didn't look up. This is a reversible Tommy Bahama women's sweater, sweatshirt, whatever you want to call it. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. This is what I want to look up though. This was in a bin that they had not put out yet, and they were putting hangers on clothes. They have a bin they work out of, so I dig through the bin before they get to it. And this was in there, so I probably would have paid $7 probably for this, or maybe even 10 if they charged me a coat price. I think jackets are $7 and coats are $10. I had to look at my receipt. But it's Columbia. Has the extra lining in it you can take out. And I never seen Bugaboo brand on there. And the unique style of this, or color pattern, I'm like, hell yeah, that's got to be something. So even if you don't know, just something that stands out, like, okay, Columbia, okay, that's a decent brand name, first off. Second off, it's double lined. You can take that out. That's another plus. You know, I'm talking as if you don't know anything. Color palette on this, boom. What? And then also Bugaboo, that's not on your normal everyday Columbia jackets. So another flag that went off in my head and go, that's got to be something. So let's see if my skills are right or wrong. You probably already know if you know this brand and this name, but I don't. Ba-da-ba-ba, Bugaboo. Let me put reversible. Are you guessing? Are you taking guesses of what number I'm going to say it should be worth? Nothing even close to the style or color. These are all like fleece. This ain't fleece. There's only nothing even close. That could be a good thing. Good thing. Let me take out just jacket. Just do Columbia, reversible, Bugaboo. Still nothing. Interesting. I like when that happens. All right, let's switch to Google. Now we'll get more detailed. Women's. I won't put coat or jacket since I don't know what they're classifying this as. There's something similar, just as loud. That's a girl's jacket there. Is this girl's? That's a large, but let's say that's a woman's large. The site with the girls has no prices on it, so I can't even begin to gauge where I'm at with this thing yet. Here's a coat. That's a ski coat. This ain't really a ski coat because it ain't poofy. That's $37. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to search for like some more details or something. See if I can find a number, style number, or whatever on here. There's the RN number, which usually is never any help. 89724. Nothing. Columbia Sportswear. See, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do more research, take more time on this one because I don't want to give it away. Because I have sold a Columbia reversible coat before for like $70. So I don't want to give it away, I don't think. Or maybe I'll just get tired with it and put it up for like $50 and see what happens. Oh, anyway, all right, that's it. That's it, I'm done. I'm gonna go take a bath or something, relax for a little bit. And I gotta put the curlers up and tear up. So there's your special bonus episode of just me being bored while I work. Oh, I did pick up 2 CDs also, which I got Journey. I was gonna put that in the car. I like some Journey songs, but I'm not like the classic rock. To me is 70s, not really 80s as it shows now, because I am from the 80s, so to me that's good stuff. So I've never been into like classic rock from 70s and stuff. So I've been trying to get more and more deeper, you know, the hits obviously I know and like, but I've been trying to get more deeper into the albums and things of the 70s just to give it more of an open mind, because growing up, I always associated that music with the Hoosier mentality of standing by your beater car outside drinking beer with your shirt off. So when I hear classic music like Journey or Boston, that's the image that pops in my head. So I've been trying to erase that stigma from my head and just really give the music a listen to that, you know, it deserves. So, and then this will teach you a little lesson here. I saw that. I'm like, that could be an older CD. That could be a made in Japan and or first print. So I pick it up and then I look at this. This gives me another sign that it's going to be an older Japanese or first print, because it has this old logo on the cover. I'm like, cha-ching. I flip it over. It does still have the barcode, so probably not a first print. We're probably going to shoot for Japan or West Germany or something like that. So I look on the back and I'm like, don't say nothing there. So let's flip it open and see what it says. And it says manufactured in Japan for MCA. You can see that while you're looking at all the weird reflections. Should be right in there. So, boom. Let me look this up real quick. See if anybody else. A lot of people ask for the laser number on like a disc like this. And somebody, if you find, you know, these kind of CDs and somebody wants the, what is it called, the EIN number? I don't know. They'll usually describe it because they know not everybody knows it. They'll say the lasered number on the inner ring of the CD. So then you go and on this, you can probably see it right there. There's numbers around that ring. Not there. Was it some? I can't really see too well in this camera, so I can't tell where the numbers are. That's usually the number that they want, and that will help determine what pressing it is and things like that. So a lot of people will ask, especially overseas international collectors. They want to know what they're getting. And a lot of times, you know, if the CD matches the, you know, they want to know if the CD matches the picture, the case, and things like that. So sometimes the wrong ones can be put in or whatever the case may be. Come on over. Japan. And Japanese pressing. Don't have the little bonus there. $19.99. That's the 2-on-1. Olivia Newton-John, Come On Over and Clearly Love together. All right, here's one. This one looks like it. They had it up for $36 and they took a best offer on it. So there you go. Proves my point that I kind of know what I'm talking about, just a little bit on some things, but very little. Very little, very little. I don't know nothing. I just act like I know it. But I am awesome. I am awesome. I am awesome today. See if there's any listed right now. With none being listed right now, I will probably put it up for the same $35-ish with best offer. So there we go. Cost me $2. $2 make you holla. Yippee-ki-yay! All right, that's it. There's a little lesson for you at the end of the video if you made it all the way through this long 45 whatever minute video this is. So thanks everybody for watching, and I'll catch you later.